Hello, welcome to my channel. Claudemir here again with another video. Today I'm gonna show you how to connect this IP camera to the computer, right? But before I continue, just make sure to subscribe to the channel. Just hit the button below, subscribe it, and also leave your thumbs up if you like this video, okay? Let's see what I have here. I have here an IP camera. It's a box IP camera, and here a power supply. Also some cables, some power cables so I can connect to this device. And here the UTP cable or Cat5e cable so I can connect to the camera. And also a power strip so I can power everything up, right? So the idea here is to connect the camera. Like here I have a connection for a UTP cable. I can connect the cable here. And then on the other end of the cable, I connect to the power supply, okay? So the power supply, I have this other side here where I can connect the cable. Okay, I connect the UTP cables from here to the camera and from here to the computer. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see better. Let's start with the camera. So I have here a connection for the UTP, right? Just like here, just here. I have the connection for the UTP. I can connect my cable here and I can power up the camera just using the UTP cable. Or I can use this connection to use a regular power supply, 12 volts or 24 volts. Or I can use both, right? I can use this and this at the same time. So I'll power the camera using the UTP cable. If it fails, I can still use a power supply here. And then I can record on a SD card. Because if the network fails, I don't send video to the network anymore. But I can still record here on the SD card, right? So pretty simple. And here what I have is this power supply. Okay, let me just put it here better, you can see better. Here we go, data in, that goes to the computer or to your router. And here data and power out, that goes to the camera. Okay, so I'm going to connect from here to the data and power out to the camera here into the UTP, right? That's the idea. Okay, let me just do this, and here I need to use this cable. It's a UTP cable, okay? If you don't know how to crimp a UTP cable like this, I have a video here in the channel. You can just take a look at this video and learn how to crimp a UTP cable like this. This one is a pre-made, okay? I bought it, it's a patch cord, already pre-made. So I just connect it here. Let me see where it is. Data and power, that side. I connect it here. And then the other side, I need to connect to the camera. So here we go, camera. I just connect it here, and done, right? And then the other side here of the power supply, of course, I just need to move to show you guys the other side. Here we go. Then I get my power cord, this one, a regular power cord for computers. And just connect it here. Okay, it's done. Now I just put everything here back in place. Here we go. Let me just zoom out so you can see better. Here we go. Then I have the power strip just right here. Then I can connect to the power strip, and this will power it up the camera, okay? So basically I'm powering up this device. You can see some LEDs here. Let me just put this here, okay? And here I have LED. Okay, you can see that it's powered up. And here in the camera, there's also a red LED here. Okay, this just show it, that's the camera. That shows the camera has power. Okay, so pretty simple. Okay, now what I'm going to do is put this camera close to my window so I can power it up. You can see like a real image, and then we can configure it here in this computer, right? So let's do it. Okay, so here I have the IP camera, it's already connected. Here I have the PoE device, it's a power over Ethernet device, sends the power through this UTP cable. Power comes here, and then I can see a LED to show that the camera is up. Here another LED, it's also showing the camera is up. An LED to show that I have a micro SD card here, it's recording. Here another connector for power supply, if I want to connect an extra power supply. Here audio output, I can connect a speaker here an audio input. I can also connect an external microphone into this camera. Here, a button to adjust the focus, and here a reset button. So if I lose the password, I can come here, press this button for some seconds, and I can reset the camera. Okay. And here are also some connection for alarms. I can connect alarms here, sensors, all right? So pretty simple. So here I sending power to the camera, and here it's coming to my computer. So I can connect directly to my computer, and from there I can configure this camera, okay? So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm coming to my computer, and I'm going to configure this camera from there. All right, now I'm here with my computer. Let me show you guys first this diagram so we can understand better what's going on here. So here's the camera, the IP camera. The IP camera is connected here with the cable, the UTP cable or Cat5e cable to the power injector, as we just saw in the video. And here I'm connecting to the outlet, so I can power the power injector, the PoE injector, and the injector can send power to the camera using power over Ethernet, all right? So power and data comes here to this side. And here just data connecting to my computer, to my laptop. I have an IP for the camera. In this case it's Y92.168.2.180. And here in the laptop it's 192.168.2.10. We can notice here that there is a difference only in the final part. Here I have 10 and here I have 180, meaning they are in the same range. Okay, so I can have access from my laptop to my IP camera. If I want to connect more cameras, I can use a different diagram. I'm just show you guys here another diagram so you can understand better. In this case, instead of the PoE injector, I'm using a switch. Okay, a switch is a device that I can connect a lot of different IP cameras here, or IP device, computers, whatever. Okay, so I'll power up the switch, and the switch also can work with the PoE. So the switch can power the camera, my first camera, second camera, and a lot of different cameras if I want to connect more cameras here, right? And every camera will have different IPs. Like this one, 180, this one, 181. If I have an extra one here, I can have 182, 183, and goes on, okay? Here, connect to the laptop the same way, okay? So let's come here to the software that I'm going to use. So I'm using this software. I have everything connected as I just show you guys in the diagram. And this software is gonna find the camera in the network. What's going to happen, it's gonna, when I click here search, the software is going to ask the network if there's some camera available, right? So let me just click here. The software start running and already found a camera in the network. So basically the software is searching for cameras, right? This software I got from the manufacturer. So I buy a camera, of course, I need to get this software from the manufacturer, right? If you are using different cameras there, of course, you're gonna have a different software, right? As I just have one camera in the network, it's just gonna find one camera, of course. It's already here, I have the model, and here I have the IP address of the camera. Okay, so as I said before, 192.168.2.180. But let's suppose I don't have my computer configured in the correct way. I have a different IP, or the camera has a different IP. It doesn't matter because the software can find the camera either way, all right? So here I don't have the correct IP on my computer. I can just check that by using the network. I can come here and right click, open network internet setting, come here to Ethernet, change adapter options, and here I find my adapter, my Ethernet adapter. Okay, I right click, properties, and I go here to this Internet Protocol version 4, properties, and here I see my IP, All right, I can see here that's different. It's 192.168.1.10 and it's supposed to be 2.10, so I can change it here. Okay, if you don't find this network configuration here, you can also come here, type, let's say, let me see here, network, I think. Let me just type network. And here I have network proxy settings. You must find something related to network, all right? Here I have Ethernet, change adapter option, and here I'm back. I can also double click, and here I'm back. I can see the details here that I'm using the IP 1.10. Okay, again, I can come here into properties, IP protocol version 4, and here I am again to the same place. It's just different way to come to the same place. You must find there in your computer. I don't know which Windows are you using there, but you must find this Internet Protocol version 4, and you can change the IP here. I'm gonna change here to 10, so I have now 192.168.10.2.10, sorry. Okay, again, just to make sure, details, I have the correct IP here. So now I can come back to my screen, okay? Just to make sure that I have the same IP, the same range of IP, all right? The camera is ending in 180 and my computer is ending in 2.10, okay? So now that I have everything right, I have the IP in the same range, then I can double click here and the software is gonna open a web browser. And then I need to type here the user, in this case is admin. And here I have my password. You can get that from your menu, camera menu. Here it's saying that's going to run some scripts. It's a protection from the web browser. I'm gonna say yes. And here I have the image from the camera, all right? Pretty simple. So guys, it's not complicated. From this point, you need to start like configuring more stuff on your camera. There's a lot of stuff in IP camera that can be configured, but the simple idea is this, right? You just connect the camera to a PoE device to power up the camera, or you can connect to a switch, and then you can make it work like this, and make sure you have camera and your computer in the same range of IP, okay? Okay, now you know the basics of IP camera configuration. You can see an IP camera directly in your computer, right? I'll leave here in the description the link for the device I'm using here. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, and I see you in the next video.